Let's be realistic. Having your partner abroad, even though you're still in love at this moment, everything is going on well, anything can go wrong at any time. And because we are so much in love, we don't think about the future. We don't think about what can happen. I saw this video and it just came after I made this video about divorce in the UK and what can happen to you if you're dependent. And then I came across this video. I'm just going to add this clip. Just watch and please tell me what you think.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Oh, the
Hello,
police.
buddy. I'm really sorry to bother you. How you doing? You all right? What's your name, my friend?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah. It's very bright, your torch on me.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, it's alright, we're recording you as well, so it's all
That's
fine.
fine.
It's all good.
Yeah, please, can you leave now, please?
Sir, did you hear that? Please,
Can
can
you
you
leave
leave?
now?
What did you say?
Did you hear what your ex-partner said?
She's not my ex-partner.
Oh, okay. Well, so I was under the
She's not my
impression she
partner.
was.
She's my wife.
Okay. But you've still been instructed to leave, haven't you? And this is indeed her property, as far as I'm understanding.
I'm a named occupant.
No, you are not.
Yes, I am.
Because we have the
No.
issue last time, and the police came and they took you out from here. They asked you to leave last time.
When was that?
That should be around here. Is it? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what's
Yeah. They asked you to leave, and they are the one that request me, to go and remove your name, and they asked you to leave.
My name is on the tenancy.
No, it's
Could
not.
you bring
I
the
can-
tenancy,
Do you have a
please?
copy of that?
No,
Exactly.
they send it to me on my
Bring,
email.
yeah, bring
Yeah,
it on the
sorry.
email.
What was your name, sir? Sorry, I didn't...
My name is Edward.
Edward. Nice to meet you, sir.
I don't know about that. You come into my home to get rid of me, and you said it's nice to meet me.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't think it's nice to meet you.
Being polite, though, isn't it?
Well, there is no polite in breaking a home. There is no politeness in breaking a home, officer.
What do you mean breaking a home?
Yeah, coming into my home to get rid of me from my house,
Yeah.
and you say that is you being polite. There is nothing polite about that.
Okay.
Absolutely. I wouldn't come into your home,
We'll agree to disagree.
try to get you out of your home, and I say I'm being polite to you.
Yeah, okay.
I'd rather say you're doing your job as a British police officer.
We'll go with that. That's sweet. I'm all right
Okay.
with that.
Sorry, I just...
No, you're fine.
That's fine. No rush. No rush. So, what was your name, madam?
Yeah, Halade.
Okay. Hold on, I'll take this off so I can do it. Sir, I appreciate you probably can't see much with that light on, but would you be able to see this with me? So this is a copy of your tenancy from L&Q.
And what year was that, sir?
Sorry?
What year?
This is dated 24th of the 8th, 2018, from the tenancy start date of the 8th of the 7th, 2013, and it says tenancy end date not applicable. Hence, it's a rolling contract.
Yeah, a start
Your name,
date.
sir, is not on here. Name of the tenant, that's this lady here. Your name is not
What
listed.
year was that issue?
Like I just said, sir. 24th of the 8th, 2018.
Okay.
You won't be able to see it, I suspect, but yeah. So your name is not on the tenancy agreement, sir. That does in fact mean that you don't have the right to be here if this lady doesn't want you to be here. So respectfully, she's asked you to leave. Yeah.
Okay.
Please, can you leave? She
Okay.
has the same power as us in this instance, but we're here just to prevent a breach of the peace. If you refuse to leave, a breach of the peace is likely to occur. We really don't want to do anything like that, so we respectfully ask you to leave.
Okay. Now,
Thank you, madam. Cheers.
Thank you.
I'm happy that we've cleared that grey area.
Indeed.
Now, Lewisham Council has said to me, by virtue of being legally married, and the marriage is still binding, she cannot request me to leave.
Okay.
So have you got that in a bit on? Have you got that as a document?
Confirmation.
I don't have it, but I could check.
How are you going
Do
to
you not
check?
have it?
Because this is also an
I have
LNQ
a-
property. It's
Yeah,
not,
it is.
It's
It
not
is.
Lewisham Council.
Yes.
Yes, but they said to me, because I called them and I went there, I called them, and they said to me,
It's really blinding my eyes.
Yeah, would you mind just angling it down slightly, sir?
Oh,
it's not
sorry.
blinding us.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
I said, let me put it down somewhere.
Yeah, sweet. Well done.
Worst case scenario, I'll call Lucian Council again, and you can have a chat with them.
No,
We
that's
don't
not,
need to do that.
So, because it's
Well,
falling
because
into,
they said to me,
it's falling into the realms of a civil matter, sir.
yeah, it
So
is a
if
civil
you're
matter.
saying it's
It is a civil matter,
Yeah.
and exactly what they said, that the police has no involvement in it.
Okay. Respectfully,
Yeah.
that's what the council have told you. I
Yeah.
understand that, but from what we've got, this lady who is the owner, is the tenant, the only registered tenant of this property,
Yeah.
does not want you, who is not registered on this property,
Yeah.
in this place. Yeah.
And they said
She's
by
asked you
that.
to leave. At the moment, it looks like you're refusing to take action on that. If you disagree with that, and you're saying the council told you this advice, which you have not provided in writing, that's
No,
is
you
a civil
are an
matter,
officer
sir.
of the law.
I am, sir. So
Okay,
now I'm
so you know the law.
respectfully asking you to leave.
Excuse me. Let me.
Sir, you're going to leave.
Let me make my point. Let me
made
make
your
my
point,
point.
sir. Are you going to
No,
leave?
no, I'm saying to, I've not made my point. I'm saying to you, Lewisham Council has said to me when I went to them
Yeah.
that my wife has evicted me. They said, you've called her your wife, which means, and they asked me, do you have a marriage certificate? I say, yes. Is the marriage certificate legal tender? No. Is the marriage certificate legally issued in Britain? I say, yes. They said to me, well, as long as the marriage is not annulled.
You don't need to shout. I'm just here. It's all right.
They said to me, as long as the marriage is not annulled, you have the legal right to be in the same house with her, and there is no violence involved. You have the same right that she has. You've got children together.
Yeah.
You have the same right to be in the house as she has.
Okay.
So if you tell me that that is not valid, if you tell me that that is a lie, that they have lied to me, I have a caseworker, okay, with Lewisham Council for the homeless. I would take that to her, and what she has requested me to get from you lot, if you turn up, is a reference for this.
Like a CAD number, I
We
guess.
can
Yeah,
give you that. We can
and
do that.
an eviction notice issued by you that you remove me.
We
No,
don't,
we
we
don't
don't
do
issue
that.
eviction
Okay,
notices.
so you will give
So
me
that
a
was-
reference.
We can give you a reference, yeah. of
You
course.
give, yeah, okay.
But you need to leave.
I will leave.
Amazing.
I will
Brilliant.
leave.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm happy that you've said that to me.
That's fine.
At least
I
that
just need
validates.
to grab your
Yeah,
details as well before
yeah.
you go.
That validates everything that has occurred.
Yeah.
That validates everything that has occurred here
So
today.
you get a CAD number, that's not
Yeah.
a problem at all. If
Okay.
you just grab your clothes and some shoes. Do you want me to? You.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you go. I'll make sure we're all right. Yeah, sweet.
We'll just be here.
Will you just,
I'll get her details.
and, yeah, thank you. I'll give you that reference number, shall I, sir?
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll start that once that's done, yeah? Joel 43. Can I get the CAD number for our current sign, please, Bartram Road?
Is it 5 o'clock now?
52.
Bartram Road is 5237 number.
Thank you. Is your reference number?
Any
sir?
units available?
So that's the reference. Oh, I know. Of course. That's the reference number of what you've asked for. Okay.
Okay, lovely.
Do you need to get changed? I can give you a bit of privacy if you need.
Yeah, sure. It's a CAD S237.
No. So that's a 5. That's not poor handwriting. 5.
Okay, 2, 3,
3,
7 slash
of
7
today's
May.
date, yeah?
Thank you.
I'll give you a bit of privacy to get changed, my friend. All right.
All right then. I'm just gonna find some email that I could show
Do you
you.
mind showing me outdoors, sir? Yeah,
Okay.
Just get your stuff and we'll make all.
All right. Excuse me. Sure, you appreciate the fact that I can't grab all of my stuff in one go.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, because I'm going to work tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a few stuff. So how do we progress from there?
So the best thing that we can do with that is obviously it's not a massive amount of my business how you're going to do that, but what we can do is they can facilitate it at a later date. If so required, police can re-attend on an appointment to make sure there's not any further breaches of the peace, so you can collect whatever stuff you need to. And I'm sure you're the other. the other half of this argument can facilitate that as well. But I appreciate it. You can't take all of it tonight. That'd be madness. But yeah, that's no problem. They can facilitate that at a later time. That you're massively entitled to. Yeah, no worries.
Okay. I think I've got my caseworker's email here. If you want to read through the troll
I'll have a little look.
of
If you don't mind
communication.
me having a look.
Yeah, sure. There's a troll of communication in there.
Which one? I'll just go through it. Is it?
No, there is.
So after watching that clip, let's first of all even just commend the way the police was so professional about the whole thing, and for the fact that it's so sunny out, so I'm just sitting out in a public garden, and the way the wife was calm, professional, polite about the whole thing is actually commendable. I don't know what happened. I don't know what must have happened that is making the wife evict the husband. This is not to scare you, it's just to bring awareness of the reality of life abroad. So let's be realistic about life abroad. These are things that happen. Of the one maybe having more financial stability and is the one in charge of most of the things. Anything can go wrong. It can be the wife, it can be the husband. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm just trying to bring our awareness and to enlighten us about things we can do to improve or prevent situations like this. Okay, you are abroad, you've come with your partner, either with your wife, with your husband. What are you doing to improve yourself? What are you doing to improve your career? I mean, academically, professionally, with your skills. What have you learned since you're in the country? Or what do you have that can sustain you if that relationship or that your source of finance breaks down? For the fact that you're in love with your partner just now, you trust each other, you think nothing can go wrong. But what if something goes wrong? Even if they die or something happened, divorce happened, what is going to be your backup plan? As a man abroad, what are you doing to improve your own circumstance? As a woman abroad, what are you doing to improve your own stability, to help you to have that financial freedom? So if your husband or your wife kicks you out tomorrow, what is going to be your backbone? What is going to be your fallback to? You don't even have to be abroad. Even women back home in the country you are, men, what are you doing to improve yourself? It can be skill. There are things you can do. Even you're abroad and now you're already in the country. There are so many opportunities. You can advance your career, improve yourself, go back to school, do things, learn skills, things that can sustain you. So when that person or that relationship, that love you have, when it breaks down, what is going to be your backup plan? You don't even need to be in the country. Even people back home, you see, they cannot leave their marriages because they're afraid of feeding. They don't know how they're going to sustain themselves. They don't have any financial backup. They don't have anything whatsoever to sustain them if that relationship breaks down. So what are you doing to improve yourself? What are you doing to help your circumstance? You see, that's why I'm just making this video, and that's why I wanted to share this. What do you think is the opinion? What do you think? It's not about it is wrong. It's because she's abroad now. She's now grown wings. We don't know what the man did to her, and we don't know what the woman did to him. But for whatsoever, he wasn't arguing. He wasn't saying the woman was bad. He actually wanted to remain in the home. But what gives you the audacity to think you can continue to be in the home because you're married to her? Does not give you the right to continue to live together. So what are you doing to improve your circumstance? So if you're not being treated well in a relationship, you will have that audacity, you will have all that, the strength, you have all the capacity and the financial sustainability for you to be able to leave or ask that person to leave, because you know without them you're doing well. As a man abroad, improve yourself, go for your BSc, go for your masters, learn skills, do something so you can even in future even apply for your own, maybe your own visa, or you're able to afford your own accommodation, afford a sustainable life after that relationship breaks down. Do I make sense? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I'm just trying to challenge us that no matter where we are, even back home in our country, let's always try. It can be skill, it can be something. Let's try to always think of plan B. If that source, that your pillar, if something happens, what is going to be your backup plan? Let's try to advance ourselves and not just always play the wife card, the husband card, because anything can go wrong. That's why I'm sharing this video on this channel today, and just to push you, to motivate you, and to tell you that you should try to advance yourself and not to scare you even if you want to come to the country. I'm not saying your relationship is going to break up. I'm not saying something's going to happen, but I'm just saying, what if it happens? What's going to be your backup plan? Thank you, and it's still Gloria. Please remember to like, subscribe, click on the notification bell, and share this video, and share the word and not the fear. Let us just try to improve ourselves. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care, stay safe. It's a very, very lovely day.